I know what you're thinking. Emotions are great. They help you feel things. But I'm here today to tell you why emotional attachment will kill you in real estate. Seriously, if you get emotionally attached to a property on the buy side, seller side, investor side, it's likely to cost you money. The reason why is because once your emotions are involved, you're less rational about the property. We'll go through seller, buyer, investor and how it happens, but it is a problem and it happens to all of us. You know, when we love our home or a flip that we did so much, we become emotionally attached to it and it gets harder to take any type of criticism. I'm going to go over how to make it a little bit easier. I'm Jonathan Green. I run an off-market property acquisition company called Streamline Properties and an on-market real estate team in 5 states called Streamline Properties On Market, brokered by eXp Realty. I'm also very low emotion. I'm almost like a robot. So this is why I can tell you in real estate, being the robot is going to help you save money. So when you're a buyer and you find the home of your dreams and you become emotionally attached to it, you're much more likely to do things that may hurt you later. You may bid too much, which look, in a hot market, maybe that's okay. But sometimes your emotional attachment to something about a property, maybe it's on the block that you grew up on, makes you go higher and higher. And later, you may regret that decision because of the emotional attachment. Maybe one of your kids loves the home so much, they really, really want it, and you feel bad. So you bid up high, but you're bidding over what it's likely to appraise for. Again, that can cost you money. Where we see it the most is on the seller side, actually. Sellers have a hard time parting with their homes that they've lived in for a long time. And sometimes that long-term emotional attachment relates to pricing too high or thinking that their customizations and personalizations are things that everybody would like. I remember going into a home about 2 years ago, an off-market property, and the seller, potential seller, said to me, like, here's my fully renovated kitchen. And I said, oh, awesome. When did you renovate it? And he said, 1996. I said, you know that at the time it's 2019, right? He said, yeah, it still looks great. It looked great to him because he had an emotional attachment to the renovation. However, 20-ish some years later, the consumer won't have the same reaction. So to think that you have $1 million property because it's been renovated and it was renovated 20 years ago doesn't mean the market thinks that it's there. So it's very important as a seller to start to de-emotionalize the transaction. It's why I encourage all sellers to pack up, get it less personalized, because you're selling. It means you're ready to go. Get the boxes ready. It won't even look like your home anymore. That's how you do. That's how you do it. But honestly, even on the investors end, you can get super into your flips and the finishes that you choose. And then when you get just a tiny bit of bad feedback, sometimes you freak out. Someone could make you a great offer, but say something that they, oh, I really wish the kitchen was different. And you freak out because you're so emotionally attached to all the work you did. You just want to close the deal. I have learned this lesson multiple times by being emotionally attached to houses. I'm actually going to post up here my biggest mistake that I made in real estate investing. It was a big one, the biggest blunder I ever made. And it was about emotional attachment and kind of just being a jerky seller and thinking something was worth more. But the more that you can train yourself to reduce the emotional attachment in properties, the better it will help you on your journey to buy, sell, or invest. On the buy side, you have to know there are more houses out there. The emotional attachment happens when you think you found the house that's like irreplaceable. I can assure you all houses are replaceable because you can just renovate a house. Sure, maybe the price is right and it's working, but like in this market, a lot of deals, a lot of offers, hard to win. So you have to know there's going to be another house, similar to this or one that you like even better that comes up. On the seller side, again, I encourage everyone to start packing and start depersonalizing so it doesn't really feel like it has the full history when it goes on the market. Make it clean, staged, ready to go, but make it the house that's going to be someone else's first house. And that's what you have to keep in mind as a seller. You may have an emotional attachment. Your job is to help a buyer develop that emotional attachment. And you can't do it by being over personalized for you, because you as a seller want them to get emotionally attached, because that will make you more money. And as an investor, you have to keep in mind that it is an investment. And an investment you trade for more money later, or you're going to transfer the asset to something else. And being an investor, you're best without the emotions involved. I'm sorry. I know everyone's not a robot like me, but it will help you in real estate investing. Have a good day.